Hello students, this is your video for Thursday and Friday. Please make sure you are actually watching this so that you know exactly what to do. I do want to let you know that I have been exposed to COVID. I'm not feeling very well, and that may affect me seeing you guys next week. So I do just want to let you know. So yesterday, on Wednesday, you guys should have gotten through the article about coyotes moving into your neighborhood. You should have read through that article, submitted those questions. Also, as a reminder, there is a new class format. Remember that there will be one teacher-facing lesson each week, your asynchronous Wednesday, and also one where you have a video like this one. Next week, that said, next week is going to be a different schedule. It is the year anniversary of the Saugus shooting. It is also Veterans Day. So Monday and Tuesday are normal. There is no class on Wednesday. Then on Thursday is our usual Wednesday schedule. And Friday, there is going to be an assembly. And then you're going to have a quick check-in with every teacher. I will have a short away from screen time activity for you guys to do next week when you check in with me on Friday. And that will just be a day where we are focusing on reflecting on that time and hopefully the growth that we've done as a community since then. Moving on. At this point, you should have hopefully done your 50 jumping jacks. Today you have 3 assignments. You are going to be going through learning about symbiosis, the symbiosis brain pop, and a Google question. So symbiosis is something that we introduced on Monday and Tuesday. And this is something that we have whenever we have 2 organisms that are living in close physical proximity to each other. So they live close together and someone is benefiting, at least one is benefiting. And there are 3 different types of symbiosis. There is mutualism, in which both of them benefit. And we can see 2 positive symbols there. So it's positive for both. We have commensalism, in which one benefits and the other is really unaffected. So this would be like this image you see with the clownfish and the anemone, or in the last exercise where you had the horse and the egret. And then parasitism. So parasitism would be literally like if you get a parasite, or in the last picture in the are they in a relationship assignment, it would be the bee, or I'm sorry, the mosquito and the human. So that would be parasitism, when one benefits, so the host generally benefits and the other is actually harmed. So I want to go through the other assignments that you guys are going to be doing today. The first is called Learning About Symbiosis, and that one can be found in your Google Classroom. And you're going to go through and read this information on symbiotic relationships. It is very well put together. And then I have some questions for you here. Again, we're focusing on the 3 different types of symbiosis. So remember here that if I'm telling you that you need to have complete sentences, you do in fact need to have complete sentences here. So you're telling me what is symbiosis, what is mutualism, explaining an example. So it's not just giving an example, it's explaining an example. So make sure that you are, again, following all of our instructions. Looking at what is mutualism, explaining an example, what is commensalism, explaining an example, and then talking a little bit about parasitism. The next thing that you are doing is in your Google Classroom, you have a brain pop. So you will go through this brain pop and then you have a quick quiz. So you'll just go through and answer your questions, pretty self-explanatory. And the last thing you're doing is a Google question. So there are 2 questions here. So please make sure that you are reading the instructions. You have to respond to both components of the question, and your answer should be in 3 to 5 well thought out sentences. Now, we had a Google question last week, and one of the ways that some of you guys lost points in this is that you either, number 1, didn't have complete sentences. Some of you guys just listed a couple things, and that wasn't the instruction. This is your opportunity to really apply what you've learned and explain. That's what I'm looking for, is that rich explanation. If you do not have the specified number of sentences, automatically you cannot get full points. I'm looking for that rich explanation, not just listing the facts. So you can see the question beforehand. So when you're watching this quick video, and you should watch it twice, you're watching through that lens, knowing that both squirrels and this nutcracker use this pine as a food source. And in what ways is their foraging similar, and how is it different? So you're going to talk about each of those species and using these new terms. I'm specifically looking for how you can apply the new terms. So remember that there will be quick write questions during class that you will have to answer. And when you are all done with all of the assignments, you are free to go. Have a wonderful weekend. Please remember that any extra credit you do is due tomorrow, and you had to have no missing assignments to do that. I do apologize if you have sent me an email about missing work and I haven't caught it. Please just send a follow-up. I don't mean any ill intention if I haven't gotten back to you or if I've missed it. I just simply get such a sheer volume of emails that sometimes I'm away from a computer when I get yours, and then honestly, I forget. So don't feel bad about reminding me. Have a wonderful day.